Okay, let's get a little bit of lightning round. Okay, first one up. Meghan Markle's post-divorce life. Fine. Okay, fine. We'll just go with it, right? We're going with it because I think she's going to divorce him? No, because she won't lose her meal ticket. But there is still the conversation to be had because I do think that this is what she's doing with everything that she's doing. Where if she can, let's face it, if she would have gotten the money for the divorce book, she'd be gone already, right? But she didn't, so she can't, so she isn't gone, but she still has the plan. Meghan Markle's plans for life after Duke revealed as the client's deportation woes worsen. Well, that last part I'm going to totally disagree with. This is the king's son. I am 100%, and I mean that 100% I am in on that aspect of this game that we're playing right now. This is the king's son. He's an elite, just like the rest of the elites. They can get away with everything. You and I are the peasants, and the most we can do is spotlight it to show that these people are pieces of shit. But you know what I'm saying. So life after the Duke, I'm going to say that Meghan's life is happening right now. This is it. What we're living right now. Posting on Instagram, having a brand, not really doing anything. Now, can we say about Netflix? I don't think so. I think if they were to get divorced and there were plans for after a life after the client, I don't think Netflix would be involved because let's face it, Harry is the important one. He's the one with connections to the royal family. All right, next one. Meghan Markle threatens to fire team. Yes, we heard about this earlier over repeated trademark failures, but that's the funny part. The funny part is those failures are hers. It's not the team's fault. They're headline. This was the headline in page 6. It said that there was a document unsigned, but yet, if I remember correctly, I'll see if I can find it, but it's probably really old. I remember page 6 coming out and saying Meghan Markle is the CEO. Okay, so it's kind of funny when you put those two things together. Oh, well, there wasn't a document that was signed? Yeah, because Meghan Markle didn't do it. She was probably about 8 champs deep by noon over there in that Montecito Fortress. That's what I think. All right, this last one. Look, man, I hate this guy for this crap. It pisses me off. Feeling innocent, the client is proud of the story of ever using narcotics. I feel like this is bad because he's such a public figure where this whole thing about therapy and, oh, I'm going to use narcotics to help my therapy, to help me feel better. No, man. No, even if that's true, right? Which it's not. Okay, that is not true. Narcotics are not good for therapy. It's not. Now, maybe some, the ones we can't really talk about on YouTube, some, there's studies, right? You and I both know there's studies. But for the stuff that Harry's been taking, they don't have studies on that. It's just an excuse for this guy. But I think this is so ridiculous. I think that when you're talking about a person of his stature, that he's a royal, and he is, whether we like it or not, whether he pulled himself out of the royal family or not, yada, yada, yada. He's a royal, right? We can agree on that. You don't do that. You don't admit that you went out and, oh, I did a white sniff so that way I could feel better about myself and be accepted. No, man.